He crouches in front of you, still extremely tall. I can take him. Pencil attack. Darling, guess who's back from jail? Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, and most likely my adult Patreon. I am Espoir David, and today I want to go back and play some more Lover's Trophy. This is another adult murder sim game that I played a long while ago and kind of forgot about. And while I'm not a big fan of Wade, I kind of liked my playthrough with Jack, and I think I only got like one or two of his, endings. Just a reminder that this game is kind of extreme, like in the kind of boyfriend to death vein, so this is not for people who are squeamish or below the age of 18. Man, it's been so long, I forgot how this game starts. You wake up in your bed, not remembering the night before. Heck, you can't even remember your own name. Again? In your hangover state, you attempt to remember. I am Espoir, it means hope in French. You say your name out loud. It's foreign on your lips, despite you having heard it your whole life. You rise from the cluster of motel sheets, rubbing your head before getting up completely. You should shower. You're starting to smell a little ripe. You head to the shower, the motel now very familiar to you at this point. You've been down on your luck lately, and this is your last night here. You only have a couple dollars left. You clamber into the motel shower, turning on the water and beginning to wash yourself. Oh yeah, this is when I choose my bits. After your shower, you proceed to the window, taking a look at the town a few stories below. You decide this is the day you will change your life. Hopefully I don't get kidnapped, you know. Where do you want to go? Forget the park. The park, just get out of here. Let's go to the gas station, get some snacks. You decide to go to the gas station for snacks. Might as well put those last couple of dollars to use. You exit the motel and walk across the street and down the block, noticing the small town of Little Rock is not exceptionally busy this day. This is the gas station / convenience store of Little Rock. Ooh. Man, I really applaud people who can draw every little detail in a convenience shop. This place is probably one of the only things here that is constantly updated, mainly because of corporate greed. And our lack of any major grocery store. You used to live here as a kid, but this is the first time you've been back in a long while. Heck, you practically don't recognize the place. So many new brands, new lighting, even a new clerk. So many brands and snacks catch your eye, and you aren't even sure what to get. A partial brand of lollipops catch your eye. You grab a box and then head towards the drinks. While inside the gas station, you notice it's pretty empty, except someone looking around the beer cooler. He's large, towering over you from even this distance. He turns, a case of beer looking puny in his hand. He's flushed, clearly already drunk. You both lock eyes. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey. Hi. Lisa. This guy looks so unassuming and unsuspicious. He seems a little startled by you, but happy nonetheless. I haven't seen you around here before. What's your name, sugar? Espoir. The pet name is strange to hear, especially regarding someone like you. Alright, now you hold on. Wait, when was the last time I played this? Where's my last save from? April 15th, 2023. Ha! Wowzers! Oh, hey, my name is Espoir. He seems genuinely like a nice person, his smile making you feel warm and fuzzy. His smile somehow manages to get even more cheery. Nice to meet you, Espoir. Nice to meet you, Espoir. The name is Jack. Hey, Jack. It's been like 2 years. That's a super cute name. Thank you, I picked it myself. You don't recognize him, but he seems super kind. He enters the empty checkout line, pausing and turning to you. He gives you an intrigued look, eyes eating you up. He seems to be deciding something before he speaks. You take this opportunity to enter the empty checkout line behind him. He turns to the counter instead. Here, just this beer, and whatever the person behind me wants as well. He beams, looking at you with a flushed expression. Hey now, you're honestly quite surprised. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really needed that. You're pretty sure you only have $1.50 in your pocket? Of course. Everyone needs help during a hard time. He happily places a wad of bills onto the counter, all ones, surprisingly. He gives you a small wave before heading out, making sure to stuff a couple of those bills into the tip jar. Keep your chin up. I promise, things will get better. Aw, what a nice young man. How assuring. You check out your snacks, still a bit enamored by the situation. The gas station attendant seems unfazed by your goofy expression. He hands you the grocery bag, and you look at your snacks with excitement. Maybe things aren't all bad. Thank you. You turn and head out of the gas station. Where should you go to enjoy your snacks? Let's go home. You decide to go back to the motel to eat in the comfort of your own home, with the mildew and cockroaches as your company. Ew. You head through the lobby and up the fire escape to your room. Once inside, you take a seat on your bed. Where will I sleep tonight? You ask this to the bag of cheesy poofs in your grip. You begin to ponder what to do with the rest of your time here in the motel. While you eat your snacks and drink your soda, you can't help but feel as though you're being watched. You feel a shiver run up your spine as you stare at the door. What the fluff? Is someone trying to break in? You drop your snacks. You need to make a decision fast. Oh yeah, the 2 years ago when I played this, my great decision was to open the door. Peep through the peephole. The peephole. The peephole. You see a masked man carrying a duffel bag. He seems to be rummaging through it, grabbing what seems to be a crowbar! You can only watch in horror as he moves to pry open your door. Hey, cut that out! You decide that screaming may deter him. Get away from the door, I'll call the cops. Why would I want to call the cops? Somebody broke into my house. That's evidence. That witnesses. That's paperwork. And I can assure you that nobody knew they were there in the first place. So don't worry about it, you silly Billy. I'm really on TikTok for way too long. You have no cell phone, and you're pretty sure the hotel phone is broken. But hey, the intruder can't know that, right? Regardless, the door bursts open. He stands, large and threatening. Cops can only do so much, babe. Don't call me babe. He sighs through the mask, stepping forward. Can't get in the way of true love. What? He attacks, swinging at you with the crowbar. Ow! And hits you in the head. This will kill the espoir, or at least give her a concussion. In the darkness, you can't comprehend what is happening to you. Anything could be happening. What if he's taking your organs for the black market? Or you're going to be somebody's lunch? All of these things run through your mind, and you find it hard to focus on waking up. Where am I? You can't seem to keep your eyes open. You're so tired. Your eyelids feel so heavy. You strain your eyes but manage to keep them open. What the fluff? Is that a Scream poster? Is that a Batman poster? This guy has good taste. You're in some kind of unfamiliar bedroom. It smells surprisingly not bad. You attempt to move, but your hands are held together with duct tape. I could probably break that. Yeah. Attempt to break free. I could probably break that. You squirm a bit, attempting to wriggle your hands free. Luckily, you're prone to hand sweat and manage to get out of the bonds. Yeah. Now, you know, staying put and pretending to be bound has not worked in so many instances, so let's search for a weapon. There's gotta be something in here. You slowly get up from where you're sitting. You notice the tape was connected to a closet door. The bedroom is small, a bed in the corner, a dresser with stickers on it. It's too normal. There's posters from movies on the wall, and what looks to be a corkboard above a computer desk. There's no windows to escape from. Oh man, are you sure it doesn't smell in here? There's no windows? You look around quietly for a weapon in the dark. After a moment, you come across a pencil on the desk. Ooh, better than nothing. Just call me John Wick. A noise can be heard from outside the bedroom door. You quickly walk back to your seat, slipping your hands under your back, hiding the pencil under your butt as you sit. Good idea. You hear footsteps. The door opens and someone walks inside. Hey, you! You're awake! Turn on the lights, dude. It's that guy from the gas station. I'm glad too. I was worried for a bit there. He's holding a plate of some food. Your chicken tendies will not save you this time. You're a feisty one. You gulp. I like that. Oh no. He crouches in front of you, still extremely tall. I can take him. Pencil attack. You lunge, deciding to strike early. Maybe you can actually stun him enough to run out the door. You strike, aiming for his neck, but you misjudge his sheer height. Dang it! You smash the pencil into his chest, it burying into his right pec. Ugh. He's quick, and before you can strike again, the plate smacks against your head. Ow! Blood fills your mouth, teeth sharp and cutting into your cheeks. He begins to bash your skull into the wall with the thick ceramic plate. You attempt to put your hands up, but with one hand he tugs your arm away. Why? Cause you kidnapped me. That's why. He croaks, voice shaking in anger. He hits you again, harder. Why would you do this to us? Why did you change your font on me? He wails, eyes huge as he hits you over and over and over. And over and over and over and over and over. I think Jack might have some anger issues, maybe some trust issues too. I think Jack might have some, he might have some issues that we're gonna have to sort out. You died. You got beat to a pulp. Whoops. Alright, maybe don't pencil attack. Maybe not yet. Alright, buddy, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? He gives you a dopey little smile, like he's in love. Well, I just knew I had to have you as soon as I laid eyes on you. I've come to the conclusion that taking matters into my own hands tends to do better than if I let them go on their own. He lets out a small little sigh, as if he's had to explain this a few times. This is the easiest way to make sure that you're mine. Your nose picks up on the aroma coming from the plate in his grip. It's a bit dark, but you think you can make out chicken tenders on the plate. Maybe some packets of sauce on the side. And French fries. Your stomach rumbles with anticipation. Jack watches you before taking a seat, crisscross in front of you. He seems eager to feed you. Are you hungry? I don't know what you like yet. I like chicken tendies and French fries. Preferably with blue cheese. And I'll admit, I'm not the best cook. But these foods seem pretty safe. He sort of shrugs. Accept a food? Thank you. Sure, come closer. You look over him with interest. You are so hungry. It smells good. I'm glad. Here. He sets the plate down, reaching and moving to pry the tape from your hands. Uh-oh. He runs his fingers along your wrists. Uh-oh. Pausing only when he notices the gap between the tape and your skin. He lets out a small laugh before pulling the tape off of your wrists. There we go. Phew. Did I cleverly put the tape back around my wrists? You grab it, pulling it onto your lap before you begin to eat. He seems pretty delighted by this, and you begin to wonder if maybe he had done something to it. Your clear vigor to eat seems to die down. Did you do something to this? What? He almost looked offended. I don't know. What if you poisoned it or something? I mean, you did bash my noggin in with a crowbar. He shakes his head. Trust me, I don't want you dead. If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. He shrugs. It startles you a little. but you begin to eat. My sanity. It's weird having someone watch you eat. Thank you?
Of course. I can't have you starving on me. I need you.
He laughs softly.
To keep your figure.
What does this mean? What do you mean by that? He blinks a few times before getting a hold of himself. What does this mean? You gulp, continuing to eat your fries. Do you have any water? He looks around before turning to grab something from his bed. Ooh, I can attack him with the pencil again. Pencil attack! You decide now will be a good time, since his back is turned. You slowly get up, waiting for the right time before you run up, and attack him. He whips around, your pencil embedding into his chest. Oh wait, no, he's really tall. I would say go for the eye, but he's really, really tall. You probably can't reach it. There's gotta be a more better place to stick a pencil that could stop someone who's taller than you. Though you misjudged his height when you're both standing up. Yeah, did I get him in the gut? Ugh, he's fluffin' huge. He grabs you, hoisting you up by the shirt.
Why?
He growls as he throws you back against the wall. You wheeze as you hit the floor. He comes up and reaches down, grabbing the plate. No, don't bash me with the plate again. Oh dear. His little heart thingy. He is mad. Oh no. You mad? You mad, Jack? You upset? Is there some kind of problem?
It didn't have to come to this.
He kicks you hard in the stomach.
Huh. You mad, bro? Why you mad?
You sag, sinking to the floor under his foot. He kicks you hard again, this time in the upper chest. You cough up blood.
I really liked you.
You got kicked out. Oh, Jack, you got jokes. He shrieks before kicking you again, and again, and you're gone. You got kicked out. Ha! Funny. Alright, maybe pencil attack isn't what we need to do. Why don't we just wait quietly? He roots around for something on his bed, but he doesn't seem to find what he's looking for. Aha! He retrieves something from his side table. He sits back down in front of you.
Here we go. You know, a friend of mine says these are bad for your teeth.
Do you mean Wade? Ugh, I don't want to know that he's friends with Wade. Wade's gross. I don't like him. He offers something to you. It's an energy drink. Are those bad for your teeth? That's not exactly water. He seems embarrassed, but attempts to keep a smile.
I'll be honest. As much as I love you, I don't think I trust you enough to go to my kitchen without you tied up for me. So, to keep you safe and to put my mind at ease, I present to you,
he makes a goofy voice,
embalming fluid.
He chuckles.
I don't know. I like them.
You look at the drink. Huh. You open it, taking a sip.
How is it?
It burns, but you feel good. Huh, it isn't bad.
Good.
He sits back down in front of you, sighing warmly. You eat up the rest of the chicken tenders and eat your fries. He watches intently. I'm done. You can't eat anymore. It was as tasty as great value chicken tenders can be. He takes the plate, sitting up with a small smile. He leans, duct taping your hands back together.
There we go. Now, I was thinking we could go watch a movie. I don't know what you like, but I was thinking we could browse and find something we'd both enjoy.
He's acting like you've been dating for years. Go along with it, don't respond, sure. You look like you got good taste in movies. You decide to play along. Well, we'll have to take a look. You attempt to smile, trying to convince him. He falls for the bait.
Yeah, that sounds good.
He leans ahead, grabbing your shoulders and hoisting you up to stand. Your legs feel like jello. What, you're not gonna carry me?
Can you walk?
He asks this softly, voice terrifyingly caring. You can feel it pick at your sanity. Yeah, I can. No, Espoir. The correct answer is, no, I can't walk. My leggy poos hurt so much. You'll have to carry me. He nods, guiding you to his door before opening it. Down the hall, you make it to his living room. You look around, and then he pets a large cage next to a sofa. It's huge, probably meant for a large dog. So, where's your dog? You got a husky or something? Where's your dog? Where's the dog?
Come on, in you go.
Before you have a chance to struggle or fight back, he hoists you up, pushing you into the cage. No! With quickness, he slams the door shut, locking it with a padlock.
There we go. That wasn't so hard, right?
How could it be hard? He was the one who threw you in here. He looks at you, seeming to be making mental decisions in real time.
You know, this is for your own good.
He sort of pauses, looking at you. Why is he looking at you like that? Quit it!
I'm just thinking of what I want to do to you right now.
Give me treats and put toys in my enclosure? He moves closer to the cage, peering inside.
How bad do you want to get out of the cage, huh?
Well, you know, actually, this cage keeps me away from you. So,
what would you do?
His voice is a bit breathy. You aren't sure what to do, really. Then it clicks. Flirt with him? Ignore him? Yell at him? You know what? In the last time, 2 years ago, I flirted with you? No. You gets none of that. Yell at him. You glare at him. Then that crap-eating face of his finally drives you mad. You know, I wasn't mad when I had the chicken tendies, but I'm mad now. You scream and kick against the dog cage. You would try to do more, but your hands are firmly taped behind your back. Let me the fluff out, you fluffin' psycho! As you struggle, the smile wipes off his face. You squirm and kick and yell, and he does nothing.
Get that all out of your system yet?
His voice isn't angry. It almost sounds annoyed. Oh, I can really make you annoyed, sir. His smile seemed forced, though, only when he speaks.
I think you're forgetting something, Espoir. You're in my house, my jungle. I make the rules here. I own you now. And if you want to leave, that's a complicated request, because the only way I'm letting you go is if you end up in that disgusting pit in my backyard.
A shiver runs down your spine.
So, are you gonna be a good girl and listen to me?
You thrash against the cage. You need to get out. You need to get out of here. Ah! Angry noises!
Enough!
His fist slams hard into the cage, causing it to rattle, and for you to snap out of your complete panic. Yeah, well, I'm in the cage. You can't get me.
I've had enough of you.
Aw. Oh, your little heart's all broken. Aw, you mad at me? Aw. Problem? His fist slams into the cage again.
You don't care about me, about us, and clearly not yourself.
He hoists the cage up, hands planted firmly on either side. Oh boy! You mean to tell me you can lift all 180 pounds of me plus a metal cage? Oh, Jack, jeez. He begins to head down the hall and to his back door. Uh-oh. He walks, setting the cage down next to the large pallet and tarp in his yard. What the fluff is that? He looks at you, as if you disgust him. You mad? You mad, bro? He is not the man you knew only moments before. He opens the cage, and your instinct is to fight. You squirm and yell and attempt to bite him.
You're fluffing pathetic, Espoir.
What? It's just a bit of trolling. Eat! His fist slams into the top of your head. momentarily stunning you as you're dragged along the mud and dead grass towards the pallet. He pushes it up. The first thing to hit you is the stench. Oh. No! 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 No!
You did this to yourself.
No! I was just doing it for the gram! I was just doing it to get the ending! He throws you down, and you fall several feet before landing in a squishy, disgusting pile. You look up, but all you see is his disgust as he closes the pallet, leaving you in the dark. You're still a little stunned, but now that you're alone, you realize you've been stabbed by something. There's a sharp pain in your side. You attempt to struggle and manage to get your hands free from the now soiled tape. You feel your side. Something is stuck in it. You aren't exactly sure what. Bracing yourself, you pull on it. With a squishy sound, you pull a broken femur out of your side. Ugh. You can only tell by the feeling of it. There's no way out. You're going to die in this fluffing hole. Help! Help! You scream and cry, doomed forever to die down here. You mad? Why you mad, though? In the pit. Wow, that ending sure was the pits. There's probably a way out of that. Like, you got the sharp femur, and it's just a pallet. It's not like it's locked or anything. And if you had the strength, it's wood, you could probably break it. You could probably lift it up, get out of there. It's only a few feet. You could probably dig your heels into the side of the hole, get on out of there, then have that guy chase you down. I think there's a way you can get out of that. Warning. Listen to his warning. No, I will not. What happens if I say, I'm a vegetarian? You shake your head. I can't eat that.
Why not?
He looks it over, trying to see if there's anything wrong with it in the dark. Turn on the lights, brother! I'm vegan.
Chicken tenders aren't vegan?
He looks disappointed.
Oh.
He reaches for you, setting the plate down and picking you up.
This isn't going to work out.
What? Struggle? What do you mean? What? Are you seriously going to kill me? Instantly kill me just because I'm a vegetarian? You struggle in his grip, but his arms are tight around you. What? Really? Instantly? You know what? If you weren't a terrible or horrible murderer, I'd be more offended.
I'm sorry. This isn't going to work.
He laughs awkwardly.
Maybe we need to see new people.
He practically has to drag you when he takes you through the house. Then he opens the back door. What? The pallet again? There's what looks to be a pallet and a tarp. Now, I've picked up a pallet before. With enough determination and anger, I think you could lift one of those up. Especially you put the bone in there, you jimmy it up a little bit. He drags you towards it. What? Your legs drag along the dirt and dead grass. You're slipping, so you're held against his stomach. You can feel him breathe against you. He hoists you up, then drops you onto the ground. Ow! He rolls his eyes before hoisting up the pallet and tarp with one hand. The stench is what hits you first. No! Then you feel a broad boot against your back. What? You're kicked hard, falling deep into the pit. It stinks. Really bad. Something sharp shoved into your side. Your hand seems to be covered in something. Oh, God. You look up. He stares down at you with a sick look. You became compost. Wow! How that's a good farm. I don't think human remains would make good compost. Like, you're not supposed to use feces or
what is it? There's a lot of things that you shouldn't make into compost, and I think human bodies or whatever you got down here would not do very well. You do you. I saw your garden. I saw your yard. I think maybe you should switch to some proper fertilizer or something. Don't put me in the pit. I don't want to be in the pit. Down in this rotting pile of corpses. Then, without a word, he lets the pallet fall. Oh yeah, so what if I get out of my bonds, but I don't pick up that pencil, and then I attack him? What happens then?
I could leap like a freak, then throw in a back-snapping eel strike.
You lunge, deciding to pounce. He's startled, eyes widening as he quickly moves the plate. It cracks against your head. Grab one of the shards. Beg for forgiveness? I'm sorry? He stares at you with a sick sort of horror. The plate falls out of his hands, clanking against the thin rug on his floor. Please, I'm sorry. He pauses. You can tell he might be swayed. No, he won't. He leans back, grabbing something from the massive covers on his bed. It's a gun? Really? Now, Jack, you could be more creative than that. He aims it at your head, and before you can do anything... Oh no! You lost your shot! I am offended. Whenever these murder guys in these survival murder sins just straight out pulls out a gun... Come on, you could be so much more creative. You're big! You could pick up a whole entire person inside of a whole entire cage. Your apology meant nothing. He. How dare you? How unoriginal. What if I just stay quiet? What if I don't say anything at all? You part your lips to speak, but nothing seems to come out. You find yourself at a loss for words. The situation is just so puzzling to you. Like, dude, you don't even know me. Well, I get it. This can be kind of shocking. He sighs a little before putting on a smile once again. Your nose picks up on the aroma coming from the plate in his grip. It's a bit dark, but you think you can make out chicken tenders on the plate. Maybe some packets of sauce on the side. And French fries. As delicious as that food sounds. What if I say no? I don't want it. I don't want your tendies. You shake your head. Oh, that's fine. I wouldn't want to waste it, though. He begins to eat, opening up a packet of ranch and setting it to the side, then dips a tender in and eats. Your stomach rumbles, but you're determined to keep your sanity. Oh, that's probably why my sanity goes down. You don't want to give this creep any satisfaction. I think you're missing out. I even use the air fryer. Ooh, that's really good then. That thing is really fancy. It chimes all happy when it's all done. He's so happy. You wonder if he ever has an off switch. Oh, he's got a switch all right. He seems amused by every little thing. I mean, heck, even as you're having this external monologue, he's rambling on about how he's only ever used a microwave. It's strange. He also seems to eat rather quick, because the plate is empty aside from the sauce packets. Oh, geez, you're gonna get indigestion. There we go. Now, I was thinking we could go watch a movie. Just gonna eat chicken tendies in front of me, not gonna ask if I want something else? Don't respond. What is wrong with him? You stay quiet. He reaches for you, picking you up over his shoulder. Just go limp cat with a harness on. You can only wiggle with your hands tied. It doesn't seem to bother him, though. You're taken through the hallway, brought to his living room. You look around, and then he pets a large cage next to a sofa. It's huge, probably meant for a large dog that he does not have. You know, this is for your own good, right? He moves, sitting on the sofa to your right. From the view, you can't see him very well, and the bars are in the way of the TV. He turns it on, looking through what looks to be a drive he has connected to his TV. Does he get his movies illegally?
He puts on a comedy, reaching for his table and grabbing what looks to be a cigarette. And then you're just gonna smoke right in front of my enclosure? Oh, it's a blunt. You take a deep breath, trying to figure out why it doesn't smell bad in here. If he openly smokes pot in here, why... You hear a shuffle as he opens a window to your right. You're startled by the fact that it's now night. All my stuff in the motel! How long have you been here? He smokes, watching the TV.
You know, Espoir, I only want what's best for us. I know it seems kind of silly, but I've been called a hopeful romantic.
What do? You decide to look over the cage for any weak spots, but your hands are still taped behind your back. Your knee begins to ache from the bars at the bottom, biting into them. This is torture. Oh, the bottom? You didn't even put like a mat down or something? Didn't even put like a dog bed? It's just bare bars? You are awful, Jack. You are awful. Mental torture. You're being kept in some sicko's living room.
What I mean is...
He stops mid-sentence.
Oh, crap.
He seems startled. Not good. He turns to you, scooting up to the end of the couch. You can smell it from here. He offers it to you, holding it next to the right bars of the cage.
Want some?
He seems positively zooted, but still kind enough to ask. No, thank you. No, thank you, honey. Is he crazy? No, thanks. You're too startled by the question to yell or anything. He shrugs, smiling a little as he brings it to his lips. Holding it in his mouth, looking really silly as he does, he sits back down, out of view. What kind of imprisonment is this? Is he crazy? He must be crazy. Some crazy, drunken fool who now has the dangerous combo of buzzed and high.
You know, I really like you, Espoir. I promise. It'll all make sense in the end.
He turns the movie up a bit louder, enjoying it. You don't know what to say. He's a crazy freak, that's what. About an hour and a half passes when he finally gets up from his seat. He closes the window and turns off the TV. Put some stuff in my enclosure! You notice a new butt has been added to the coffee table, just an inch from the ashtray. He walks past you, pausing to peer into the dog cage.
I'm going to bed.
Finally, maybe without him here, you can figure out how to escape.
Good night. Sweet dreams, love.
And then he turned off the lights, leaving you alone. Sleeping in the crate is hard. It's uncomfortable, firstly. Your limbs are curled constantly, no room to stretch, aside from laying on your back and bending so your feet are upright. Plus, you've tried to bend the cage bars or push against the door, but it's no use. This thing is focused on keeping you inside. Part of you isn't sure what to do, but you can feel something in your chest. You aren't sure what. It's the power of determination. Fear? Anger? Cry? Do I need to cry? No, I'm strong. You won't let this get to you. You're better than that. You take a couple deep breaths, knowing full well that you have to find a way out of here. You need some sleep. How else would you have a clear mind to get the fluff out of here? You squeeze your eyes shut, hoping that does the trick. Your mind is buzzing with all of this information. It slowly starts to drip away. Then you fall asleep.
Espoir.
What was that?
Espoir.
Ah! You're being touched.
Espoir.
What? You sit up, realizing the cage door is open.
Hey, sugar. I missed you.
He seems to be holding something.
I got you some clothes. They'll probably be big on you, but that's all right. We can focus on getting you a proper wardrobe in the future.
You aren't sure what to do, especially with your hands taped up like this.
Oh, right.
He reaches down, using a knife from his pocket to cut the tape on your hands. Careful! You let out a small sound of delight at your freedom. He holds a hand out, as if to offer to help you out of the cage. Take his hand, do it yourself. I'll do it myself. You ignore his hand, managing your way out. The clothes are sloppily folded, resting on the arm of the couch for you. You put them on, nervous as you watch him.
Take a seat. I'll make us something to eat.
You find yourself staring at him as he heads into the kitchen. What are you doing? Sit down on the sofa, explore the living room. I want to explore. You decide not to sit. Let's look at some of the stuff around here. You walk around his cramped living room, noticing his TV, then shelves. The guitar in the corner catches your eye. You walk up to it, taking a little look. You turn your head a little, wondering what would happen if you were to try to use it as a weapon. Then you lay your eyes on his shelf. A salt rock, some Batman figures and trinkets, and then a bong. Well, yeah, that's probably the most normal thing in here. I mean, you aren't shocked, but still. You jump when you notice he's next to you, staring. Hey.
Hey, sweetheart. Hungry?
He offers the bowl of cereal to you. Your stomach rumbles. Yeah, 'cause I think you ate my chicken tendies in that last time. He has a second bowl in his hand. He guides you to his sofa, clearing off a space for your bowl on the coffee table if you so choose. He eats his cereal in his lap. As you both eat, you can't help but notice the striking size difference between the two of you. His bowl looks normal-sized in his hand, and he paws at the TV remote before grabbing it, turning it on. Some sort of game show is on, but he isn't pleased as he clicks through the channels. You don't seem to recognize any of them, and you wonder if it has to do with that strange box/hard drive plugged into his TV. You get the special channels. He pauses on one, loud, bouncy music playing as he debates. There's 3 panels. 3 people seem to be arguing as the announcer continues to raise the bid. Bid? Before you can continue watching, he flips through a couple more, stopping on The Price is Right. You eat the cereal. The sweet crisps and marshmallows hit your tongue. Ooh. It's, well, delightful. You really needed this. He finishes his food before you, setting the empty bowl down on the coffee table.
I'm visiting my sister today.
He watches the TV, looking straight ahead. You take another bite of cereal, fishing for more marshmallows. Ask about his sister. What's your sister like? He seems surprised by your question.
She's great. Really cool person. She lives like out in the boonies.
He adjusts his sitting position so he's more comfortable, legs stretching far under the coffee table.
I visit her weekly. She gets sorta lonely.
Strangely enough, by the tone of his voice, you take it as he's the one who gets lonely. He stands, turning to look at you. Your mind races, and you realize that with him leaving, you'll be stuffed back into that darn cage. You have to think. Hold on, let me think. Convince him? What if I don't? I think I tried that last time.
Let's get you in the cage, okay?
Fluff. Because I don't think there's anything we can do to convince him. He grabs your hand. You begrudgingly follow him. Who knows what would happen if you fought back right now? You attempt to climb into the cage. He pushes you in. Ow! You watch as he shuts and locks it. He sort of leans down, looking at you playfully.
Maybe I'll bring us some takeout.
Crab rangoon, please.
Oh, and before I forget,
he turns on the TV, sliding the remote through the top bars. You grab it.
Enjoy yourself, love.
He blows you a kiss before turning and heading to the door. The door slams, shaking the whole house. You realize this is the first time you've been alone here. Genuinely alone. The silence is slowly getting to you. You wait and wait and wait for him. For hours, actually. How dare you? Time feels like a drippy illusion. It's strange. How long have you been here? My sanity! 2 days, right? Sort of? My sanity! It feels more like a week or an hour. You can't exactly tell. Then the door opens. He walks up to the cage. Why is his thing so low? He smiles a little, opening up the cage for you. You climb out, staring up at him. You're shaking a little. He pats your shoulder.
Don't worry, Espoir. We didn't work out.
What? But I was mildly obedient.
He strokes your hair. His fingers soft and caring before he motions to the door, stepping aside. He waits. The door opens. You take a tender step. Wait, are you letting me go? But he just nods. You run towards the door, heart pounding with excitement. You're free? No. You ran outside. Your feet step onto the grass. Then you feel the large arms around you hoist you up.
Eh?
Someone in a jacket was by the door. What? With a grunt, you feel them hoist you up.
What?
Hey, where do you think you're going? She drags you towards a truck.
What? Am I being abducted? Am I being absconded? Who is this woman?
She's also pretty tall. I heard you were giving my baby brother some trouble. Let's have a nice chat in the car.
I was good.
Mostly?
What? I survived?
She took care of it.
Is this good?
Huh? Well, there's a lot more endings with Jack to go through. A lot of them have not safe for work scenes, so those will be fully on my adult Patreon. Gosh darn it, Jack. Okay, one thing I'm getting from this guy, he can switch on a dime. He can be like this, and then he can be like this, at the drop of a hat. So don't drop any hats around him. Jack, that is not how you use compost. Human bodies make terrible compost. I'm not too interested in the other guy, but Wade seems pretty interesting. And apparently his sister is this big old lady who can pick you up too. Well, be sure to like, subscribe, or interact in any way that is comfortable for you, as we're trying to make it to 100,000 subscribers. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.